There is truly no team that works quite as hard as the IKEA merchandising team because they have so many new products, and not only are they new, they're also good and worth taking a look at. So I'm going to share all of them in today's video. Now before we do that, hello, my name is KB. I'm your interior design fairy godmother, and I'd love it if you smash that subscribe button so that we can hang out every Monday and Friday. But let's get into today's video. We're going to start today's video in furniture. Now, as you guys know, I've always been a fan of the Coupe dresser, but now they have this Kilbert dresser, which is very similar to the Coupe. However, it is a little bit more affordable and a little bit smaller, making it maybe a more suitable option for like a nightstand or a bedside table if you want the look of a bachelor's chest but maybe don't quite have the room, or you don't have a bed that's high enough to warrant the height of that Coupe. But traditionally speaking, that is a dresser, so you can use that in a kid's room, in your own room, it does not matter. IKEA has also released quite a number of new nightstands. First off, we have this one. It is $39.99, so it's $40, and it is white and it has a drawer. It looks very much so like the Malm, just with like a little bit of open space underneath. And that open space, I might style something fun and add a puck light or something for a nice illuminating glow. But honestly, I might pass on that one because it's kind of boring. But this one though, it comes in anthracite, it comes in white. I like this. I might change out the knob here to make it a little bit more interesting, maybe a pop of gold, a pop of chrome. But I love that it has like a tiny open space on top for a little bit of styling, maybe put some books there. It also has the tabletop, and then it has that closed storage, which I think that all nightstands need, because to be honest, there's pretty much nothing that is going in your nightstand that you really truly want on display. And I have to always apologize to my Swedish people here because I can't say the names, but I'm gonna try it for you just so that I can relay my point. Next, we have this new Storklinta collection, very similar to that one that I just said looked like the Mom, but it comes in this sexy brown color. So they're two different shades of brown. It's veneer, obviously, because it's IKEA, but it's cute. It's a new colorway. It's very trendy. So it comes in this deep brown color. Then there's like more of a honey version as well. And then the cheaper version has one drawer and then open space. And then the more expensive version has two drawers. So you are paying like $20 extra for an additional drawer. So probably weigh that. That seems kind of like a lot of money. I'm more inclined to get that one that I told you earlier. That was kind of like the Coupe, that is just offering a lot more storage and you're getting more bang for your buck. I am really noticing that these days with IKEA, their pricing kind of blows my mind. We'll talk about that a little bit later on with the Complement collection. That's what they have to like organize their packs. Those things used to be $8, $10. They're now like $30, $50. So they're really changing up those prices. So you definitely want to do your research before shopping, which is why you're watching this video. So hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And the last item in the Storklinta collection that I want to talk about is this 5-drawer dresser. Now I know they have something like this with that Alex collection that's been trendy, but I'm gonna just be honest. The IKEA white is just ugly. It's just plain ugly. It's boring. It gives office, it gives hospital. It's uninviting, right? I'm only gonna do that if I'm trying to save money. But this is actually cute because it does come in those two veneer colorways. I like it. This is great for like a makeup table. If you need some vertical storage like in your closet, you wanna shove a dresser in there, but you don't have space for a wide one, this is a really good option for you. But it is $170. That kind of feels like a lot of money to me, especially since the ones that are large horizontally are cheaper than the ones vertically. But I don't know what's going on. I don't really understand how it could be like a height thing because it's not like they're putting it together for you and then selling it. Now we're moving on to the Gullerberg 3-drawer chest. This is $200. Again, very similar to the Coupe as well, but it is bigger. It's bigger, so you have to have a massive room to be able to accommodate this. But if you want a bachelor's chest, this is a good option. It is 39 by 39. That is a big boy. If you have two of these, one on each side of your bed, I promise you, you do not need a dresser. And if you do need an additional dresser, you need to do an inventory of your closet because you have way too much crap. Speaking to myself, to be honest. And I did want to say this chest could also be good for an entryway because it's only 15 inches deep. So that actually doesn't take up that much space. So if you have at least like, it depends on if you're in a small space or not, but if you have like 3 feet of egress, like you're good to go. You have more than enough space to maneuver it. So you can put that in there and it's a great storage option for your entryway because most entryway items have no damn storage. And then honestly, they are a total waste of space and money. Next, we're moving on to this Glamberget room divider. It is $80. I think it's a lot of money for what looks like, you know, kind of a canvas attached to some wood, but there is potential here because one, you could use this framework to suspend maybe a tapestry, some other like piece of fabric fabric that you've accrued, you could like DIY some artwork and turn it into a room divider using this kind of framework. But this is also really great if you want more of like a modern organic like headboard, but you want to like save some money. This is a great way to get a headboard, but I'm pretty sure this would only work for a full-size bed. So keep that in mind. This is only going to really work in a small space. And you guys know me, I feel like room dividers really aren't super practical, especially in small spaces, because honestly, the way you position your furniture is way more impactful than having an actual room divider. And if you truly do need a visual barrier, get a curtain. It's cheaper and you can move it out of the way easier. This same collection has a wardrobe. This wardrobe is $300. I have mixed emotions on this. I really like the dark anthracite. I also like the wood tone, but it does kind of look like a chalkboard to me. I don't know. It's giving brutalist design. Like if I lived in Maze Runner, this is the wardrobe I would have, except for I wouldn't have a wardrobe because I literally live outside. But I like it. It's cute. It's something different for IKEA, and that's why I feel like we should call attention to it. They also have this brand new jewelry box, or at least brand new to me. I go to IKEA on a pretty regular basis and I hadn't seen this before. This is $20. This looks just like the one they sell at the Container Store, which is $50 million. I love this. This is great. You're getting good storage. I have no complaints. You can even stain it if you don't like the color of it, which I do appreciate. I do like that IKEA makes things that are kind of like customizable. So you're like, this is maybe not for me, but it's affordable enough for me to DIY part of it and not feel like I should have just bought like the OG version, if that makes sense. Next, I want to share this dark green hook. You get 2 of them for, I believe, $2.99. This is cute. It's a good hook. IKEA sells a lot of hooks. I really like that one hook that looks like a dog tail. I don't know that I would put that in most homes though. This one is cute. It's a great way to introduce some colors and like kind of cater to that squiggle trend that's really taking over the internet right now. If you haven't seen that yet, please go over on Instagram because that's where it is. They also have this brand new set of 3 bamboo baskets. This is cute. I don't always love IKEA baskets because I feel like the wicker pulls. I touched this one. That wasn't the case with this one, so I do like that. I like the black details as well. You guys know I'm partial to the color black, so this is definitely a bias like thing that I'm enjoying, but I think it's really, really cute. And if you're a basket lover, you can mount this on the wall and you've got a brand new piece of wall art for like $20. Next, I'm moving into textiles, and I often don't talk about IKEA bedding because I think that it's gotten pricier and therefore it's not really worth it, but they came out with some new patterns that are so good that they're worth talking about, okay? And I think the number one thing I would say, if you're thinking about any of this IKEA bedding, go to the store and feel it. Go and feel it and then make your judgment there. So first we have this like floral sheet set. We'll put the name up on the screen because I can't say it. It's $55. It's beautiful. This is beautiful. This reminds me of Akatar. Like this is what I think the spring court looks like. If you know, you know. That's all I have to say there. This is really gorgeous. I like the sheets. Even if they're not comfortable, I might even just use this top sheet as a bedspread because it really, really is gorgeous. You can even use this as like a piece of art if you wanted to. It'd probably be too thin, so maybe just do the first thing I said. And honestly, that's it for like sheets because I don't like them, and that's totally okay. Not every company can make everything that I like, and that's totally fine. But let's talk about pillow covers because I do love IKEA pillow covers. So this next one, it's not a new pillow cover style, but they have this new color. They have this in the off-white. I love the texture. I love that the zipper is also white because I hate when companies will make a pillow. They're like, this is a white pillow, the zipper's black. And they didn't hide it. Come on, just give me a little bit more. I think this one is a really great option and it adds a little bit of texture without adding color. So if you're a neutral lover, you're afraid of color, color makes you go, oh, I'm scared, please get away from me. This is a great way to make your space look a little bit more interesting. And the Sinella also is not new, but this color is new, it's light beige. It really is giving like hotel to me. It's not ugly. I just feel like I would like a different color. I think we could do with like another jewel tone in the Sinella collection, but the Sinellas are really high quality. So if you're looking for a tan velvet pillow, this is a good one. I'd probably say this one is better quality than any brand you'd get off of Amazon, and this is $5.99 for the cushion cover versus probably like $8 for the cushion cover. So pick your poison. And it turns out I'm a big fat liar because there is actually a bedspread I want to talk about. This one is gorgeous. It's green and purple. I like this. You guys are saying, Kiva, you like this color? I do. I can like something and not put it in my own home, okay? This is just gorgeous. Every time I saw it on the website, I kept looking back. It's a gorgeous piece. I love a good bedspread. Bedspreads are so underrated. Sometimes you don't want to buy a $200 duvet cover. You just need a bedspread. Sometimes you don't want to pour sweat in the middle of the night. You just need a bedspread and a quilt. And this is a really good option. This is something I do in an all-right room. It's really modern. It's really contemporary. I've got chrome in there. Everything else is like white chrome, very, very sleek. And then I've got this pop of color. Oh, gorgeous, gorgeous. That's what the girls are doing. That's what everyone's doing. And that's what you should be doing too. Okay, love this. This is going to be a hot seller. I guarantee it. I truly lied again because next up we have this Indira bedspread. I guess I got too excited. The Indira bedspread, not new, but this color is new. I like it in the cream. It adds the texture and it can fit a king size bed. I feel like most companies, they make bedspreads up to queens, and they're like, for people who have kings, they're like, you don't deserve it. And I have a king size bed. I like a bedspread. This one is really cute. Next, we have this Lager Popple cushion cover. I know that that's not how you pronounce it, and please forgive me, okay? What I like about this is, one, it's brown. Brown is like the color of the year besides burgundy, which I'm telling you, all you guys are gonna get tired of burgundy. Stay tuned for the interior design trends. 2024 is going to regret, because that video is coming soon. And I'm taking, what is it called? Taking off the gloves? Is that? I don't even know if that's the saying, but you know what I'm trying to say. But I love this one because it's brown and it is a cushion cover for a sofa that is a non-traditional size. I'm gonna be honest, I've tried to put a bed pillow on the sofa. It doesn't work. You know, someone has to experiment. I did it. But it's fun when we do something that's not just like a square or a standard lumbar. This is a little bit larger than a normal lumbar and it's cute. I like it. A+. And this throw, something about this throw just makes me happy. It's $25, it's pink, it's orange. It's just fun. It looks like fun. Like if I saw this throw in someone's house, I'd be like, this person is a good time. I don't know, it's a great pop of color. Again, kind of similar to that bedspread, that green and purple one. This is the kind of thing I would do in more neutral room, and this will just be like that big pop that kind of takes the design over the edge. I might tie this in with some artwork with similar colors, and it would be absolutely incredible. And this is just yet another example of the fact that IKEA is making items for every single design style these days. It used to obviously just be Scandinavian interior design, obviously, right? Then they opened it up to the modern, but then they got the boho, the cottage core. That's why IKEA is so successful. That's why IKEA is a one-stop shop for so many people. Next, I'm gonna talk about bath towels, another form of textile. I love these black and white ones, obviously. Huge fan of IKEA towels. Those are the #1 towels I have in my home. If you don't believe me, come over here, go in my linen closet. There you go, there's proof. I love IKEA towels. They have both the normal towel version and then the hand towel version as well. The hand towel is $3.99, whereas the large towel is $6.99. Really, really affordable if I do say so myself. They also have this bath towel in yellow green. It comes in yellow, green, and blue. I like the yellow green. I love green in the bathroom. It adds a little bit of earthiness without adding 50 million plants, because I don't know how you guys keep 50 plants alive in your bathroom with no sunlight. You're a wizard, Harry, and I love that for you. Now I do want to talk a little bit about Entryway mats, because I love IKEA Entryway mats. I think they make the best ones and they're super affordable. This one with cats on it is just rad. I was in IKEA looking at inspo for this video and I begged my spouse to buy this and they were like, you don't even like cats. I'm a dog person, but I just love this. They're chunky, they're cool. I would love this in a piece of art, to be completely honest. They also have this half moon winter mat. I'm not going to talk about IKEA winter this year because every time I make a video on that, you guys truly just do not watch it. It's totally fine. It's fine. My feelings aren't hurt. Maybe a little bit. But I actually really like this mat. It's cute, it's jovial. You can use this year after year after year. And I love that about a good entryway mat. I literally have part of my utility room where I just store entryway mats. That's like my hoarder part of my home, and I love that for me. And this one is a keeper. But if the half moon shape isn't for you, I also have this snowflake one. I truly passionately believe you could DIY this, but this is one of those things where it's $14.99. It would cost you more money to DIY it. So just go pick it up from IKEA. It's cute. And these doormats are really good at getting debris off of your shoes. Like, your doormats are for you to wipe your shoes on. They're not just to look pretty. I hate to break it to some of you. And this is gonna do a good job of getting off all of that dirt, which I love. Now, the linen bin mirror has been around for a while, but they're introducing new colors, new shapes. Love the burgundy. I told you burgundy was the color of the year. This is an instance in which you would not regret it. I think people who painted their entire living room burgundy, they're gonna regret that after a while, and that's okay. Literally, I actually painted my room blood red once and I loved it. Is it now not that color? Also, yes, it's totally fine. Red is a very energetically charged color, so it's not great for being in all the time, but whatever, you do you. We'll talk about that in a few weeks. Like I said, so subscribe to the channel to make sure you don't miss it, but to each their own. I don't live with you, so do whatever you want. But I do really like this mirror. It's $30 in this burgundy like shape. They also have it in blue. I like the blue. Blue is a color that's coming back. Blue is a beautiful color. It's vibrant, but it doesn't mess with your head in the same way as maybe some other colors. I don't know why I have such beef with the color red today, because it's actually one of my favorite colors, but it is what it is. They next have this new planter in this green color, really, really cute. This would be like $50 at Home Goods, and they would put $50 on it and not bat an eye about it. So I love this one from IKEA. If you're not shopping the IKEA like plant section, even if you do not have a green thumb, you're making a mistake. So this one comes in this color. I think it also comes in a pink as well. It's actually a beige, but it looks pink to me, and I'm sticking with pink. And then they have the same planter, but in a ribbed version in the 2 colorways as well. I'd say that this version is a little bit more like bohemian, a little bit more organic. The other one is gonna lend itself better to the modern and contemporary spaces. So if you are, you know, deciding which one to get, consider your design style, and that's how you can make the decision. And I know I said I wasn't gonna talk about Christmas, and what I said was I'm not gonna dedicate an entire video to Christmas, okay? But this little like house, it's giving. It looks just like the one from our house for $79. This one is $14.99. It lights up, it's cute. The second this baby comes into the world, Christmas is gonna throw up in my house, and I'm so excited, and join me for the ride. So subscribe if you haven't already. But next, let's talk about lighting. So they have this new lamp. I love the green shade. I love the gold details. This is cute. This is the first lamp I've seen at IKEA in a long time that I've been like, you know what, I would actually buy that, since they got rid of the beloved Ipperlig. IKEA, what's up with that? What's up with that? We all loved it, bring it back. But this one is really great, and it's $60, so it's pretty reasonable in terms of pricing. Next, we have this pendant shade. It is 18 inches. This looks like it's IKEA. Like, this is very much so IKEA style. I like it. It's gonna work for the mid-century modern, and that's still a really huge design style right now. So as I said, they're catering to other design styles. This is great. I might pair it with a puck light to do like a renter-friendly hack to make it a little bit more accessible, but she's cute. I like her. They also have this Rohrkult wall lamp. It kind of reminds me of that donut lamp that they had from that prior collection. I think I like this one a little bit more. I think it could lend itself to the Depandi, the Wabi Sabi, the modern organic. It just feels like it can work with a lot more design styles other than like the Danish design style that I felt like that last collection really was targeted towards, which is a great design style. I just don't think it's like as widely done across the globe, whereas obviously in certain places it's gonna be super popular. Next, I want to talk about some glassware. So I love these glasses. You get a set of 4 for $12.99. They also have associated champagne glasses as well. I like them all. I actually really like these glasses. I wanted to buy them, but remember, you can watch these videos, you can go window shop, but you probably already have enough glasses at home. I'm telling myself that. I had to tell myself that in the store, you know? We can absorb the new things without buying them sometimes. A friendly reminder, and that's coming from me, okay? So next, we have these food storage bags for potatoes. These are amazing. I love this. Some brand like Loewe is gonna turn this into a purse and sell it for $2,000. I'm not even being funny, I'm being serious. I love it. Great for storing potatoes. Your potatoes are supposed to be in a dark, cool area. So for those of you, leave them on display on your kitchen countertop. Cough, cough, Kiva, you should be putting them away. And I really truly believe this can make a really good shopping bag as well because it does have a zip. I'll tell you an embarrassing story. I was in Whole Foods the other day. I had my big IKEA bag instead of one that zipped, and my eggs fell out. And you know, they tape the eggs, you know, and I literally was still in the store and they fell. And I was so embarrassed. I just like left with my cracked eggs and only 2 survived, right? That wouldn't have happened with these because it would have been zipped up when I was going down the escalator thing, and I wouldn't have had that mortifying moment. And I did go back to Whole Foods last week, and my person was like, getting eggs today, and I was like, okay, shady. Next, we have this 20-piece flatware set. It's $40. It's rose gold. I think rose gold is having its moment. All the big jewelry brands are bringing back the rose gold. I'm telling you, look, they're doing it. Rose gold is back, and I think these are cute. I honestly don't know how they're gonna hold up. Normally when they have to spray paint things like this, it does wear off over time if you're throwing it in a dishwasher, so take that with a grain of salt. But I think these look way better than like the standard gold ones that they sell right now. And who doesn't need a butter dish? This one is $5.99. It's clear, it gets the job done. You can clearly see how much butter you have left. It's just like something useful and basic that's like $75 at Williams-Sonoma. I love Williams-Sonoma. I'm not coming for them. I'm just saying maybe this is one of those things you should buy from IKEA. And these tumblers, it says they're new, but there are 266 reviews, so it makes me think that maybe just like this color set is new. So you get 2 of these tumblers for $7.49. They're cute. They look handmade. Perhaps they are handmade. Do I think that maybe you should get it from like a local artisan instead? Yes, for sure. But if you only need two and maybe you live in the middle of nowhere and there are no local artisans, this is a really, really good option. Again, if you want something a little bit more organic, modern organic on display in your home. People are loving the open shelving, the open stuff like that. It's having its moment. Again, stay tuned, stay tuned. It's having its moment, and they're using pieces like this that really are super organic and also that you can't see dust on quite as clearly to do things like that. And I think this would be a good option for $8. And last but certainly not least, I do want to share a new Pax configuration. It is the Pax Tonstad dark gray brown / stained oak veneer sort of combination. I love the way the glass is like, it's reeded, it's textured, and then I like this dark brown color. It is $1,000, and I actually just found like one of the newer IKEA systems. I just installed it in my guest room, so stay tuned for that video. It was like 200 bucks as opposed to $1,000. So if you don't need the doors, I'd probably say go in the other direction. But I really like the way this looks. This is one of those collections I wouldn't be upset to leave on display like out and about instead of building it into a closet, and I think there's food for thought there. But that's it for today's video. Those are 39 new IKEA finds. I gave you all the pros and cons to all of the items so that you can make an educated decision if you're going shopping. If you're not, I hope you enjoyed learning what to do at IKEA, because honestly, walking through IKEA for me is self-care, and IKEA videos for me are what I like to do to relax after a hard day's work. But thank you so much for watching today's video. If you liked it, if you like hanging out with me, if you liked my humor, be sure to smash that subscribe button, because I do have new videos just like this one every Monday and Friday, and I'd love to have you as a member of our community. Until next time, have a beautiful day.